Kim Jong-un being defiant, North Korean officials warning about a test of nuclear weapons whenever they so choose. Let's start here before we have a discussion about it with Blake Berman, who joins us with the very latest on all of this. And I know the president will not be there at the White House this weekend, but boy, it's not going to be a quiet holiday weekend, even down in Florida by any stretch, will it?
No, not at all. He is down in Mar-a-Lago, Connell, and a White House official telling me earlier today here at the White House that this is something, the North Korea situation, that they are continuing to monitor very closely. And I was told by this White House official that includes the President of the United States. There is a whole lot of concern that North Korea could potentially test a nuclear weapon underground at some point over the weekend, most likely tomorrow, as it is their big national holiday there in North Korea. And top officials inside that country are not backing off that threat. Take a look here at what the Vice Foreign Minister told the Associated Press in an interview today as it relates to a possible nuclear test. Quote, "That is something that our headquarters decides. At a time and at a place where the headquarters deems necessary, it will take place," end quote. That Vice Foreign Minister also saying that North Korea is building up its nuclear arsenal in quantity and quality, also saying that they are ready to go to war. Connell, there is a lot of tough talk on this day coming out of North Korea as it relates to all of this. I want you to take a listen here to an interview that Fox's Greg Palcott just did inside of North Korea, and it gives you some context of their thinking there inside the North. This is an interview with a colonel inside the North Korean military. Listen.
Even though that the U.S. are trying to invade our country to attack, they wouldn't do it because we have such a mighty strength, and if they do, then we would smash their head and we'll blow them up.
We would smash their heads, we would blow them up if there is an invasion. Step back for a second, Connell. The White House here pushing back on this report that is out there from NBC News that the U.S. could preemptively attack North Korea, preemptively strike, if indeed the North Koreans go down the road of this nuclear test. One White House official that I was speaking with today told me that report is entirely, quote, overblown. A lot of pushback throughout the government as it relates to that report. In the middle of all of this, Connell, I'll leave you with this. The Vice President, Mike Pence, begins an 11-day trip to that region. He will be in South Korea tomorrow as the North hosts their major holiday and potentially has this underground nuclear test. Connell?
Boy, oh boy. You're right. He's right in the middle of it. Hey, real quick, Blake, on the pushback on that preemptive report, the NBC report you referenced, and that's pretty aggressive pushback, at least what I've taken away from some of your reporting, some of our colleague Jennifer Griffin's reporting, more so than we see on other stories, right? They seem to be, I mean, really almost upset about it.
Overblown was the word that I was told, and if you think about it, Connell, I mean, that's a major, not allegation, but at least a major report. A preemptive strike would be something of massive proportions, especially when you're dealing with North Korea and the entire instability there. So the feeling that you're getting coming through all levels of government, whether it be at the Pentagon, our colleagues there, or over here at the White House, is this report, just calm down with it, overblown was the way I was told.
All right, Blake Berman at the White House on the North Lawn. It's a busy day there.